Alright, hello and welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. When we last left off, we discovered the Ginzo Tree, but then a Gumon from the Forlorn Runes stole the water vein, and we now must chase it down in order to open our pathway into said tree. Alright. For the most part, I think the videos to this point have been pretty short. This one, I think, should be the first one that starts getting just a little bit longer. Alright, so we see this guy diving down here. We can't get that yet. But we are going to get some goodies along the way. Let's see. I don't remember if there's anything we want over here just yet. There is not. So we are going to go this way. This is kind of an interesting and occasionally annoying enemy type where it'll pretty much run away from you unless you get close to it. We're going to use that enemy though to blow up, nice, the ground right there, and then collect that, spirit light container there. Okay. Now let's carry on. We can't get up here just yet, but we can head back down in this direction where we'll have some more of these guys, which we're going to utilize to our advantage. So we're going to draw fire there, then we're going to, actually, is there anything here? Yes. We're going to draw fire down here, head over in this direction briefly. So I think there is a shell we can deal with, if I remember correctly, which I might not, but that's okay. Yes, alright, so we just need to jump over this, which is a tight clearance. We're going to take out this shell, which you're more than welcome to just leave for later, because you're obviously going to be coming back here, but... oh no, oh no, oh no... Wow. Wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, more than welcome to come back to that later, but as I have said a couple of times, I'm going to be trying to make sure that I do everything possible in each individual video, and if you choose to wait for a little bit for any piece of it, I think that's perfectly fine, but I just want to at least have it on there so you can see how to be optimized at any given point. I'm going to take advantage of this to halve the cost of our charge flame, which is nice because it can be very useful to be able to use the charge flame as a weapon. As of right now, we don't really have enough energy for the most part to have it be worth the cost. Watch out for these lasers. These are a one-hit kill. We're going to slowly come down here, and then what we're going to have to do is time this right here, get up on this wall. Oh, whew. Thought I went a little too early, got lucky. Okay. So this is a pretty good example, one of those times where, I mentioned that Ori has a great deal of movement, but it just doesn't quite have the height that you want. So there's times when the lack of height in the jumps gets annoying, and that's one of them. It just really feels like you should be able to get there, but you unfortunately cannot. Save our game here and restore our health. And continue on down this way. So we see the Gumon heading down further south. We're going to quickly take a peek over here. Although, yeah, I think we're not going to be staying there. Oh no, never mind. This is kind of an area where I tend to die a lot, just because I mess it up. I don't know exactly why I do such a poor job, but I do. So we have that rock, and then another kind of one right there that I'll often accidentally run right under, and just kind of not be paying attention. And we'll take these guys all out, and there is another one that is right there as you're going across. This one we should be fine with. Yeah, generally you're going fast enough as you jump across not to get hit by it. That obviously we can't do. take care of this guy so I don't have to deal with him. And then if we come across here, we can jump in and we get a little spirit light container. So a lot of work for not a huge payoff, but it's nice to get. The closer we are to abilities, the better off we are. I'm going to save here just in case I accidentally get smushed. And we're going to use this to bring us up. Oh. I'm going to use this to bring us up. And that spirit light container I was less excited about, but this energy cell I am more excited about. Much happier to be getting that. Alright, so let's head down here. Take care of that guy and almost get killed along the way. That's my favorite activity. This is a tough jump, but we can make it, I think. If I remember correctly? No, I don't think so. I lied. We're going to wait for our next ability before we try and do that. Which we will be getting fairly shortly, so that's okay. Not too long of a wait. Alright, let's open this door, because we do have 2 energy cells to spare. However, can't really do much down here, because it is all flooded with poisonous water, and we can't make that kind of a distance just yet. So, despite opening the door, we're going to be leaving that alone. And then we're going to come here to this nice bridge, and oh no! Down we go. We have been trapped by Gumon, and are now in Gumo's hideout. We cannot go in that direction, so we're going to just barely make it over here. I might as well do this. And then the first thing we're going to do is head straight down through these. You can go pretty quickly or take your time. Either way is probably fine, frankly. Oh, but you do need to make sure you stick the landing on the wall down here. And then jump across, you get this mapstone fragment. And then we'll climb back up. Normally I like to go right to the map, but I think to save time, first we're going to go in this direction. Take that guy out. We're going to have to deal with what I guess you could say amounts to a boss battle. Which usually I like to have some more energy here so I can use the charge flame because it makes it a lot faster. This is very easy, really. This guy just jumps straight up, he comes out from under you, so all you have to do is take like a step to the side and then you're fine, and then another step to avoid his actual attack. This is not a boss battle in the vein of Hollow Knight and Dark Souls or anything. It's just a very minimal barrier, but yeah, if you're able to use your charge attack, it's a heck of a lot faster. But unfortunately I utilized all of our energy, which is fine. Okay, but we are going to get this mapstone fragment. Saves us a little effort of chasing it down. Get rid of this guy and climb back up. So we'll certainly be careful not to get smushed. I don't think that would go too well for Ori, and is generally frowned upon in this establishment. Alrighty. Let's get this real quick, and we're just going to put the key in the mapstone. There we go. We'll take a quick look at the map. So this is the bulk of where we want to go, but that's for later. For now, we're going to head off in this direction over here. So there we go. Alright. So you just got to be cautious in dealing with this. We're going to go down here and collect a spirit light container. And then we will head up. That part, not too difficult. More difficult is getting in here. Particularly with these guys kind of being very rude and interrupting me as I'm trying to do some work, honestly. So what we're going to do is come across and get on this just in time to get that key, and then we'll wait, come down here, and jump back across. Not too difficult, which I think we're still... oh no, I thought we were missing a key, but I was mistaken, because we're going to go through here, And in here, once we get across this, we are going to acquire our next new ability, which is pretty important to starting to open things up. Probably my favorite ability still is a video away, but as you come in here, you can see, this is up here, but we can't get to it, which is very annoying, but only in the short term, because as we come over, an ancestral tree, Leiru, lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cutting through the air. Cutting through the air. We'll absorb this light. And we have learned the double jump ability. Alright, so we now can do a second mid-air jump, which is very useful in opening things up for us. It allows us to cover significantly more distance. It doesn't get us a huge amount more height, but it does get some, enough to allow us into certain areas that we could not get to before. It allows us to traverse certain pathways that were too treacherous previously. And let's use this ability we picked up. We don't need to do that just yet. Where is... Alright. We'll build up to that, because I do want that. Alright. And then we'll, again, use our double jump, get past here. So yeah, this does make dealing with a lot of things much easier. We wouldn't have been able to reach the height needed for this jump here with a single jump. This is an area where I will often kill myself. Just kind of need to land on this edge, and I don't. I land on the spikes. I don't know why I'm so terrible at it. I just am. Just terrible. There's no real excuse for it. Oh no! No! Why? Why are you so bad? Honestly, like half the deaths that I rack up in this game are things like that, where it just should not be difficult, and yet I fail miserably. And I have no explanation or excuse. Just me being sad. Is there... No, it's not a secret thing here, but we do have another energy cell. So that's wonderful. And then we'll head back down. And with our new... You know what? Why don't we do this since we have the opportunity? Okay. Yes, with our new double jump, we can... If I actually do it correctly. Let's try just standing. There we go. We can now get up here, get over onto this, and then if you time it a little bit right, you really should be fine, but it's a little easier if you give yourself the sway to get just that little bit of extra distance. So we'll use the sway to our advantage, get over here, and then honestly just have an easier time jumping from there, so we'll do that. We'll bust this shell open. So we got a couple of Spirit Lake containers and that blue shell. And then we can jump over there, but there's no reason to, that's just where we were. And let's... yes. Let's go down here first. So, as we run through, we're going to sprint through and be ready to jump right down. And might as well save here for safety. And then we'll just be ready to start sprinting up and sneak through there. Let's see, yes, we're going to go to the left first. Let's open this door. And then we're going to drop this stone in, blocking that laser right there. And then head this way, and we're going to do a double jump across, and get our first ability cell. So I think it's the first ability cell, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So we have our first ability cell, which is basically just one free ability point, which is always nice. We're going to be getting plenty more of them later, but it takes a little bit before they start kind of flowing freely. Let's, oh no, do I not? Yes, good, we have enough. Alright, so we'll take that out. Nothing over here. Let's push this guy over, because we're going to utilize that down below. Alright. And, alright, so there's the laser that we blocked before, straight across from us, but now we'll use this one to block that laser over there. And we're not actually done yet, though. We're going to bring this with us. I'm going to time this out just right. Wait a second. Okay. Oh, never mind. What am I thinking? Alright, so we'll jump across here. Oops. Jump across here and across here. Climb up. And we're not bringing that with us yet. We're going to turn off these lasers first, then we're going to bring it across. Nothing up here, right? No. Okay. Alright, now we can push this down here, and this guy, in addition to blocking laser blasts, can redirect the projectile weapons, so we're going to use it to open this up. And then I'm going to push it just a little bit farther, so that it doesn't keep sending bursts at us when we're up here. We'll get this energy cell. Alright, we'll get this spirit light container. Ooh, it's a giant spirit light container. 2 ability points to spend. Let's see what we want to do. I will wait on this since we don't actually have it yet. I mean, I still want to spend most of the things in that direction ultimately, but I want to just get this Ultra Spirit magnet so that I don't have to worry about chasing things down anymore. That's probably the end of what we'll do over here for a little bit. But we'll see. You never know when I may change my opinion. Alright, so let's see, can we head up here? Good. This whole section down here, I suppose technically is optional. You didn't have to come down here, but I certainly recommend it. Because every little ability that you get and every new bit of experience is making you just that much stronger and that much better able to handle the difficulties of the game. But I suppose at any point in time you may want to try a more challenging run through, which is perfectly reasonable. Alright, let's deal with this little frog dude. Excellent. We'll come across and have kind of an interesting time with it. Oops. There we go. You gotta jump off of that wall and then up and over. That guy's pretty good at wall jumping himself. Maybe we should see if he'll give us some lessons. We're gonna slip down and then jump. Just do a standard double jump here, double jump there, double jump. Maybe that's really what I should have been doing with all of the, when I was having trouble getting on that spike. I just feel like it's too long to make the jump from the wall underneath, but maybe I'm just wrong. Alright, so you gotta time this just right, so kind of just as you just as you get the cell, you need to do the second jump to get across, which I did a good job of getting there. I didn't do a good job of getting back. This is kind of, I like this. This is a good bit of platforming here. So you got to get across onto these guys here. You have to get high enough on them, but then jump off. Oh no. Poorly done. Poorly done. So let's try again. Yeah, we got to get over and onto these. And we end up wanting to stay high on them so that when we come off, we have enough distance. Oh, no. You don't want to hit it as you are jumping. That will make it more difficult for you. Sadly, before this, I think I had kind of like a perfect record getting across these, and now I'm really... Oh, okay. Unprepared for this frustration. It's alright. There's always going to be random sections, I guess of any platformer really, where you're going to have times like that something's just not quite working for you. But it's alright. Alright, we're going to come across and get this blue shell. Wonderful. And then Gumo will jump across. We're going to switch that over, so that just opens this pathway here, so we don't have to go all the way around again. And finally we will make this jump across. And I'm going to say... Actually, I should have waited. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to wait a second. This is definitely a spot that I have a tendency to mess up, unfortunately. So you can see he kind of launches these down on us, but he also gets himself trapped here. So in addition to saving ourselves, we're going to need to help our friend there. Yeah, I just always time this very poorly, so hopefully we get lucky here. But this is not my best location in the game in terms of my skills. We should be pretty good from here. Or not. Wait for that last one to go by. Alright, there we go. So we're going to save Gumo here. Kind of slinks away. But who knows, maybe he's rethinking things a little bit. Oops. Ori brought kindness and hope to his heart. He returns the water vein to us, but it seems isn't quite ready to be our friend just yet. This ancient gemstone will grant you entrance to the Ginzo Tree. Remember, the element of waters rests high atop the Ginzo Tree. We shall bring back the waters. Let us return immediately. Alright. So there's that, just reminding us where we need to go. Now let's do this. Refill our energy and a little bit of health. Alright, so there are a few other things that we want to do here. Let's see, one of them is to fall down and land right here, which is a little annoying because it goes a little bit out of our way, but that's fine. So we're going to come down and come in here where we get an ability cell. And then, yeah, we can't go anywhere over there just yet. But let's see. And we can't get these guys yet. We have to wait on those. So now we just have to climb all the way back up, unfortunately. Hopefully we should get across just fine. So we're going to climb back up from whence we came. Albeit this time without any rocks falling to attack us and provide distraction, which makes things much easier. In the future, we'll acquire the dash ability, which will make these kind of backtracking moments a lot faster. Actually, dash and bash will both help with that, but we'll learn more about that in the future. Alright, so we do not want to come over here yet, do we? No, we want to wait. Alright. Actually might be able to get across down there, but I'm going to wait until the water is cleared up before we try and deal with that. We can, however, now get in here. Hopefully you do a better job than I just did there, but it's okay. Suppose that's why we have extra health. And maybe you shouldn't jump directly into the line of incoming enemy fire. Jump down here, time a jump there. Watch out, there is a falling rock just past this shell. There we go. Alright, which we are going to utilize to get us up here. Take out this spider. And we can't get up there just yet, unfortunately. But that's fine. So we can come back across here. I suppose we can always resave just in case I mess anything up as we climb out. But that's pretty much the end of what we're able to do right here. There might be a couple of things that we can do, but I'm going to hold on them for now. Because if there is anything we can do, it's ultimately not really worth it just yet until we get done with the next section. And that's just really going to open things up for us a great deal. So, actually, I didn't mean to save. I want to teleport out of here. And we're going to go get a little bit closer to the Ginzo Tree back in Thornfeld Swamp. Alright, so let's come across. Just go past all these guys. This is no longer an issue with our double jump. And then back up to the tree. Alright, so we'll put the water vein in. And we will step inside, and as we step in, we get our first look at the Ginzo Tree. And then, the waters of Nibel once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotted and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Ginzo Tree's heart we must find. Alright, yeah, so we will end things here, and when we come back, we will further explore the Ginzo Tree. But, till then, see ya!